Module 16, Project Summary List. Another free lesson to help you become a better coder. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Your continued support helps make these videos possible. And as always, I thank you all for watching this video. In this video, we are going to add 3 additional fields to the project table. These are customer ID, estimated cost, and the projected complete date. We'll include these fields in the project list query. We're also going to need to update our codes to include these changes. In addition, I will show you how to add an inline query to the query. Alright, let's get going. Good morning. Alright, let's get back to our project management. Hope you're doing well this morning. Let's go to this folder right here, project management. We are going to I was thinking last night what needs to happen next. We need to take a look at the project itself. Maybe do a project list, and we probably will identify what needs to happen, what we need to have. So let's make a copy of this latest one. Control C, Control V. We are going to call this guy a Module 16. How about project list? Project list. And then we will take a look what will happen there. Alright, so let's enable that guy, and let's take a look at this main navigation. By the way, how do you like this login? I think I like it. It's case sensitive. It's case sensitive. Alright, so what I was thinking, just kind of thinking, maybe we'll have a project list right between the calendar and activity here. And have a list across, some in a summary fashion, the format. Project name, expected complete date, percent complete, last update, probably. That's what I was thinking. Alright, so let's take a look at the project. What do we have here? Add the date, completed date. How about if we last update? Last update. How about projected cost? How about projected cost? Yeah, let's add more bits of information for the project. That way, if we list it out here for all to see, we have a complete information there. Alright, so let's do that. Let's log out and take a look at this project. Take a look at this project. What is project? Oh, design. So I am thinking I am thinking, or we could use the the activities. The activities here also has project ID. You see, we could use this guy as a, and then grab the latest activity date, the latest date, and populate it in here, and then we'll know the last activity date for this project. We could do that. And if we don't have one, all right, so if we don't have any activity for the project, we'll grab this guy, the added date. Yeah, that sounds good. So let's put the projected complete date. How about we'll give it a projected complete date, and project cost, you know, something that we are going to keep track of, or not keep track of, to give to the customer. All right, talking about customer, we don't have a customer ID here, so we need to add a customer ID. If we take a look at the customer ID here, right there, so we need to add a customer, because a project without a client is not one. So we're gonna give, you know, these are the things that we have to revisit. You know, programming, you gotta think through what needs to happen. All right, initially you can just put whatever you want. However, you gotta have some information about the project, right? So this project has to belong to a customer. It has to have a name, some type of description, and then percent complete, the date the project was added, meaning this information, and then I'm going to move this projected complete date, and then we're going to have a projected complete date, and then finally when an admin updates the percent complete to 100, we mark this guy as complete, give it a date. Of course, we gotta have a project cost, project name, description, there, project cost, right there in order. And then we could tie this activity. So we got project ID. So if an employee add activities for the project, then we'll use this activity date. All right, I'm going to move the note up to right there, and then project ID here up there. Normally this is what you do. All right, you just put the all the IDs upstairs, and that's how we design database tables. We put all the IDs up on the top, and then list all the other information on the bottom of the list. All right, and usually the dates are followed towards the bottom, and if you have flag to it's active, it's completed, just like this one, you put those flags on the bottom. All right, so these are the designed the way that I conform to with a design table is to have this, all the IDs tied up to the top. Alright, so let's save that. Let's save that. Close that. We didn't fix anything here. Close this guy. Alright. And now, how do you tie the activity to the project? I think let me show you how. First off, we're gonna have to add some a customer to this to the project, because we don't have customer here. If you take a look, and then we're gonna and then we just updated the project. We need to fix the backend code. All right. So, but before I do that, and before I forget, I am going to come right there and type in. Actually, I gotta go into the back code behind. Open the code behind first. We're gonna need project right here. There. Open that file up and then come to the front. And then we're gonna create this guy, call it project. What I really want is I'm interested in this because we'll add a couple more bits to it. And I'm gonna go to the very top, highlight them all except the initialization function there, and then I just put this guy back in there. It's I think it's db access get there. All right, Control S, save that. Now we'll do the same thing to the to this guy. Oh, my bad. Gotta get rid of these guys. Cannot have two of them. Yeah. All right, so let's grab this guy. Select. What the heck? There. Alright, you have to press this continue, otherwise it's not going to recognize. Control C. Hop back in code behind, looking for the module project. Alright, now be careful because we have got a couple functions that display project member and all that. What you want to do here, you want to go to project deleted. Alright, so that's the top of all CRUD, auto CRUD. So just highlight that, paste, and that's all you have to do. Alright, just leave the rest the way they are. Okay. Alright, and Control S. Let's take a look at these null values here. See this right here? That will be problematic. This will be problematic. See these guys? We have to fill this in, otherwise this guy will bark at us. This guy will bark at us. It will say, hey, what happened to the customer? What happened? You cannot assign null to the value. Alright, so talking about it without seeing, alright, it's not good. So let me show you how that's gonna bark at you. Gotta show you. I always want to show you the best way. Alright, so I don't just want to talk about it. I want to show you. Alright, there we go. If I click on this guy, it's gonna say, what are you doing? See there? See there? Because of those null values. Alright, and that's why when we define this guy or adding, we gotta validate all these entries. Alright, so let's go back to the table now that you know. project. So that's the null value. The cost is also a null value. Projected complete date is also null value. You see, that has nothing. That means it's null. So let's go grab one of these guys. Customer. I'm just gonna grab that top one. Alright, I'm not gonna go through that. I'm gonna put this guy there. Let's grab another one. Copy that one to the next one to it. That's all. Just so that we have something to do. Now this project is expected to be about 5,000. Let's put 5,000 like so. Who is this guy? Comfort Road. American Bikes. Yep. So we're gonna build an application for this company, and they don't want a whole lot. They want something to work, something to help them with the inventory. All right. However, this guy wants a whole shebang, a whole CMS. So a whole CMS for this guy, we're gonna say, hey, your project cost is going to be so. All right. And then we have not begun anything yet. So that's 0%. All right. And here we are going to add this type of dates. Well, actually, we can go ahead and put a projected date in here. So let's say this guy, we are projecting this guy to be completed in November 31st, like so. We don't have November 31st or 30th. My bad. Oops. Yeah, this guy, actually this guy will be November 30th. This guy will go into New Year. How about like so? That's a projected. All right. Now, if we open that guy up now, it's not gonna open. It's not going to bark at us. All right. It's not gonna bark at us. Let's go back in there. Log in. And this is the thing that I don't want to do. Every time I come in here when I work, if I add login, I'm gonna have to keep typing in this guy in there. Alright. And so well, it doesn't take much. Project. So now if we click on this guy, it's not gonna bark at us because it has the stuff that we added. Alright. The next thing that we need to do is to put those entries in here. Alright, the projected date, the cost, and all that. Alright, let's do that. And one thing I want to do as well is to that has to do with the login. That has to do with the exit function. So I'll show you the event exit function, the on close right here. This is the log off. You see there? That's why. But I'm going to default my login. Coffee is still good for you. All right, I'm going to go to employee table and find myself here. Oh, not that, my bad, filter. And then I'm going to grab my ID here, copy, no save on design. I'm going to go to unload, and here on the bottom here, I think, yeah, right here, this is where I want to put my stuff in here. Oh, it's the same. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. Now I just undo that, Control S, save. So when I open this up, I'm just going to automatically log me in. All right, let's close that down. We're gonna go to customer. We're gonna add all the bits that we put in there. Not customer, my bad. Project. Lost a train of thought there. Now, do you know why they call it train of thought? Train of thought. Because your thought, you know, the stuff that comes in and out from your head, it's like a train. Choo-choo, train. Choo-choo. And if you stumble on certain things, you kind of lose track of it. And that's why, I guess that's why they call I lost my train of thought. Alright. Yeah, see this is a funny line right here. That has to do with the recording software. I noticed. Alright, let's copy this project name right here. Control C, V, move that booger up there, and we are going to select that and deselect. We're gonna select this project name right here, and we're gonna convert that to the customer list. Alright, so let's call customer here. See, and let's name this guy appropriately. CBO customer. And then we're gonna change this control to combo box. All right. The next thing that we want to do is to let's take a look at this guy. Customer name. You see that? Customer name. Just the name of the field, and then the customer ID. Alright, so just pop back. Don't keep the changes of the layout changes. While that guy is selected, scroll down to the query. Right here, table and query. Zoom in. And you say select customer ID, comma, customer name from customer. Now you don't have to capitalize this, alright? It's just a habit. Order by, just like that. Customer name, and also the semicolon there. You don't have to put a semicolon there, alright? You can just leave it like without. Alright, let's click OK, and let's double check on certain thing here. You see this column count right here? Make that a 2, because we just added two columns for the list. So that would be the customer ID and customer name. So let's make 2. Alright, and then here the column width here is what do you want to display. We don't want it to display the customer ID, alright, but we want to display the name for about 2.5 inch. Alright, Control S. So we got that complete. And now let's move this guy down just a tad more. Alright, we are going to copy this project name again, copy, paste, and use the arrow key to push it down. Alright, because I don't have a mouse. This one will be projected complete. We're gonna run out of the let me show you something here. I'm gonna make this guy just a tad bigger, like so. Projected complete. There. You know what, it needs to be just a tad bigger. This is what you do. You kind of have to dance with it and be fancy about it, you know. Completed date. Oh, okay, it fits in there. So now let's go back in there and make this guy like so. See there? Projected complete date. Then you're good. All right, and then now this guy and this guy right here. All right, I'll go ahead and mark these two guys. I have to select it and deselect it, you know, outside. So I'm going to select this guy, and see this format. Type in short date. That way it will give you a calendar little icon on the right here. Otherwise, oh yeah, the completed date as well. Alright, so select that too, and then make that guy short. Actually, completed date, you know, yeah, some of these guys will be auto. Let's see, let's think here now that I'm thinking. This added date is automatic, so we don't want the calendar, the little icon to show, so we'll say never. However, this completed date could be changed. Projected date could also be changed. Alright, could also be changed. Yep, so it's good. Alright, I think one more bit of information that we added. Alright, I'm going to keep pushing this guy down. Copy this booger right there, Control C, and then push it down. I am going to alright, this guy needs to go down one more notch right there. Select there. So we're gonna call this guy estimate cost. Alright, so this will be the cost. Let me see, what do we name this guy? Project cost. Let's change that project cost to estimated cost. Alright, estimated. Because if you say cost, that means that is a final. Alright. we want to be able to update and change this guy, you see. And instead of me doing the whole thing now, I'm just gonna come in here and right there, it's called DB project estimated cost, and then I'm gonna go upstairs. There's a double right here. Alright, right there, double click, replace there, and there. As you work with this, you'll find ways to make this thing even better. Alright, move around this thing pretty nicely. Right there, projected cost. Double click there. Got one more place. There. That's it. The rest of them, nothing to it. Alright, now let's pop back to the front, close that down. We need to name this guy the same way, so we're gonna say txt, see the estimate cost. So if you, and you know what, we don't need to abbreviate here, estimated, just like that. This guy will be txt, projected complete date. And what else? Oh yeah, oh we did that one. So those are 3 items that we added. 1 ID, 2 and 3. Good. All right, just to conform to what we did or what we've done to this guy here, I am going to copy this little thing there, paste, and then put it right there. What do we call this? Error. All right, gotta try to make sure you conform to the same convention. LBL, this one is error customer customer, yeah, that's good enough. And then down here, oops, down there, I select this guy. I still have that guy in my clipboard, so I can just say paste. See there, it just drops right below. So that's how you do it. So wherever you want your clip copy items in your clipboard to go, you just select the control and you say paste, control V. It's just going to drop right underneath. All right, so that would be LBL error. Oops. This one is estimated cost. Oh yeah, right there I'm gonna do see there, it dropped too far down. Right there. This is another one, and that will be LBL error projected complete date. Yeah, don't be lazy just to abbreviate everything. Pretty soon you're gonna run out of abbreviation. Go ahead and spell it out. I think I mentioned that a while back. It's okay to go ahead and type the whole thing, whole description, because we're now not limited to the characters. In the old days, we abbreviate just because we had 8 characters long length max to work with. All right, where we are at now, let's re-index this guy. You see this guy? Go to other tab right here, see index 1, make sure that guy is 2. See that it's 16. You don't want that. If you don't change this guy, it will tab based on previous index. All right, based on the index. That means this guy would be way somewhere after somewhere. All right, so let's make this guy 2, 3, that's 4. See there, the ones we added, they're way back. 5, that should be 6. There you go, that should be 7. And then the old one, we just say, okay, I just going to add you in. Now you don't have to worry about these indexes here, the labels. All right, that's that. Now let's go back, let's go to code behind, and we're gonna update these three fields. All right, form design, view code, scroll all the way down, start from the bottom. Then you know when you're at the top, you're done. I think. Alright, I'm going to me CT customer. No. Now, when you clear text box, yeah, I guess you can go ahead and clear that guy. Now, on this one, you don't want to say no, alright? You just empty it out because you want other people to be listed there or customer to be listed there. You just make it no, make it not selected. Alright. But if you make it no, that means that record source is gone. Okay, you don't want that. So, but play around with it, you're gonna find out. So right below here, we're gonna say me txt projected cost, estimated cost. Now this guy would be no. Projected complete date. We need to default it to something. Alright, we need to default this to something. So I'm just gonna put today's date, and then you can update it. Alright, you can, and you notice that the added date is not there. The added date is not there if you look at it. Alright, we got 1 date, 2 date. You know what? Let's put all the dates together now that I'm looking at it. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's put all the dates together. Ooh, that's down too far. I'm going to yeah, that's good enough. And then I'm gonna grab this guy, pardon my lines, like so. Grab this guy, push it up, like so. And then I'm gonna grab the bottom here. Ooh, too far and too fast. Just like that. Where's all oh, this must be all hold on, mister, let me undo this guy. Select, delete. What is oh yeah, that's a projected complete date. Error percent. Oh yeah, this one is going to be automatic, so we're not going to fix that. Okay, got you. All right, so when we make this guy 100%, we're going to add a date in there. Okay, got you. That's why. And the added date the same way. All right, that's why we don't have the error. I was looking at these errors, and with these two guys don't have one. All right, okay. So Control S. Those are the 3 items. Okay. Let's move on. Let us move on to this guy. To this guy. Me CBO locked true. Estimated cost right behind the description. Log D true. And then the projected complete date log true. Yep, all three are together. Okay. Alright, let's do this guy now. Yes, you gotta have to be real thorough, you know. I'm bad at it. Yeah. Luckily, I like debugging. Luckily, I like debugging. But sometimes I go too fast. I miss things. But it's all right. It's okay to miss things. As long as you can make things work. You can miss all you want as long as you make it work. Alright. Of course you want to be thorough at first. I mean all the time. Okay. Alright, let's move on to the clear button here. And when this guy is unlocked, we want to unlock this guy, lock false. And then estimated cost. This could change because it's an estimate. And also estimated, projected complete date could also be changed. Oh, CBO light blue. Yeah, when you add stuff initially, sometimes you're gonna have to or not sometimes, many times you're gonna have to update your code bits to include this, include that, and that's normal. Like what we are doing, what I am doing right now, this is normal right here. It's normal when you have to add certain things, after a month, maybe a week, maybe even next year. All right. You come around, well, you know what, we need this, we need that, so you can go in there in your code and update it appropriately, just like I'm doing right now, and you should see these. We added LBL customer error, customer false. We added is error. Right here, estimated cost visible false. One more thing that we add, LBL projected error, projected complete date false. It's redundant. Oh, red. Alright, and then we colored the thing. Dark red. Notice I try to stay in the order that they are, because it just makes it easier, alright, to identify when you have to debug. So yeah, when you put things in the way that you want to see, and when you debug, it's right there in front of your nose, in front of your nose. This one is projected complete date right down here. I'm gonna scroll down. Dark red. Good. Move on. Right here, I'm just going to copy the whole logic here. there, and just change this guy to CBO, and then LBL air customer, and I'm going to add it right there. This is the estimated cost. Estimated cost, and I'm going to write behind the percentage right here. This guy will be projected or air. Oops. Projected complete date. Right there. Alright, Control S. Let's move on. Moving on. Right here, I'm just gonna copy this guy. Customer ID equal me CBO customer. Just all you have to do. That's all you have to do. And estimated cost, me estimated cost, and here is projected complete date. Oops, my bad. This would be right there. That's it. Alright, let's continue. Right here where we display, we say me CBO customer equals customer ID. Me, this one is estimated cost. Should always have estimated cost. On the bottom of this guy is projected complete date. We are done. That's all we have to do. The top, this should always be the same. Alright, so that's it. That's all she wrote. Alright, Control S. We are going to test it out. Close all of them. And hey, it didn't log. Oh, you know what? Yeah. The reason why. Let me show you the reason why. We never call the thing. So we are going to call the thing right here. I'm going to copy this guy and just put right here, and then we'll remove it when we're done. Alright, that's it. Reopen that guy. See how we are logged in now. Alright, let's go to admin project, select one of these guys. See there, we got all this that we did, and this guy. How about this? There you go. Good. That's good. Alright, so let's see if we can edit it. Let's see if we can save. Perfect. Alright, so that's what we need to do. Now you can adjust this guy to the left or the right. That's up to you. Alright, that's up to you. Now these two guys, okay, we shouldn't have any icon right here. Just like add the date here, because this is going to be auto update. Okay, when it's complete, we want to automatically fix that. So let's Let's log out. Let's do one more tweak, and then we'll go to the and then we'll work on the list right here. Okay. All right. Like I said, that was unexpected. I didn't mean to do that, but you gotta do what you have to do. You know, this right here, gotta add those guys. It's informative. All right, let's go to project. We're gonna turn off the icon of this guy right here. See here? We'll say nah. See that? We'll say nah. Control S, close that. That's done. All right, let's look at the query now. We gotta have the queries to list. Let's see what it is. What this guy is right here. Nothing. All right, nothing at all. All right. Now, if you run this guy, you don't see a customer. All right, we got to add more bits of the information in there. So this is how I'm going to do it. I am going to remove that, and don't remove the other one now. What I want to do is I want to grab the whole shebang here. Grab everybody like so and pull it down. See how they went right there? Alright, now I'm going to add the customer. Oops. See how it knows right away that we meant this guy. All I want is just the name. But obviously this is a project, so you don't want to list everybody from the customer. I just put right there behind the customer. Alright, Control S. Just be careful when you do a query. Don't do a long list of items. Yeah, just get whatever you need. Alright. Just from personal experience, if you have a long column list, meaning lots of fields in a query, alright, you will see your performance go down quite a bit if you have a large number of records. Alright, so what else did we do? Yeah, okay, that's it. That's all we want. We want the customer name, and we want that. Okay. Oh, the last activity date. Remember that I mentioned that? How are you gonna do that? Well, two things that you could do. You could do a subquery to get the last updated date, or you can build a query to make it easy on you. Alright, so I think let's do the easy ways. Alright, let's do the easy way. If you want to see the hard way, that's fine. Alright, so I can do that. I can come in here and on the column list, alright, we're going to do inline query. Inline query means after one of these fields, you say comma, and then use a parentheses, say select add the date from activity. So you could do that. That's called inline query. Alright, you could do that. Alright, as a matter of fact, I can show you that. I am thinking, yeah, activity where activity dot customer, no, project, my bad, does project ID equals, and here is the project dot project ID. You see there? So if you look at this guy, So you got activity ID, employee, project ID right there. We're referring to that guy. All right, we're referring to that guy. Okay, and two of these guys has this activity date. All right, activity date. Now, if you did that, you will get all of the activities. All right, which you cannot do that. All right, you can only bring out one item. All right, so there, right here, we want to say max. That means the latest one, as last updated date. See that? As last updated date. And we're not done yet. What if you don't have anything? What's going on if you don't have anything? All right, so this guy is getting lengthy. I'm going to copy the whole thing here and copy and go to my notepad, so I could see what's going on. Let's open up a new one. All right, I'm going to change the language to SQL. See there? So right here, this is the problematic. What if you don't have anything there, right? And then you have a null value, and then you end up with the issues when you list. So what we want to do here, right there, see right here, I want to say add last updated. I think that should be fine. This alias and this alias, I think that should be fine. Alright, so now I'm going to copy this whole shebang here. Right there, copy. I'm going to put if yeah, put parenthesis there, right there, right there, and right there, and right there. You see how I did it? All right, basically this is the first case, the logic case. This is the outcome case, and this is the other outcome case. So that means if this guy, oh, actually, you know what, make it easier. Make it easier. Now I see the easier way. So what I want to do here, instead of doing if, I can put ng. Okay, open parentheses, comma, and then I'm going to add the I'm going to add I want to add the date in there. So this date will be the this date will be, I wonder if I could do this type of date. I'm thinking out loud here. 1899 -12 trying to come up with ways so that it doesn't bark. Wonder if that will work. Alright, wonder if that will work. So let's try that. You see how I did that inline? This is called inline query. Alright, inline query. Let's take a look, see if it does. Let's see if it barks at us. Ah, pretty good. You see that? See the updated date right here? Look at that. So that's how you do inline query. Alright, so this just so that you know, we call this inline query. Okay, and you know what, I don't see this date coming out here. I don't see that date coming out. Let's take a look at it again. Oh, we only have 2 items, that's why. Okay, so that's how you do inline query. All right. So I'm glad you asked. I show you how to do inline query. So if you work with the database a lot, you know how to do things. All right. So this is good right here. This is good. All right. And we can use this guy as a list, not only as a list of items for searching, but also a list of summary. So let's create a new form. I'm gonna copy one of these guys. Have no idea which one. I'm just gonna copy this this guy and call it project summary. And then we're gonna have a list of it right here. Copy. It doesn't have to be activity form and subform, right? This is just a project summary. Just something I chose to do. Project summary subform there. There's what I was looking at. All right, go ahead and change this guy to a project list. My bad. All right, open the book up. Change this guy to project. Did we not select that project list? There you go. And then project ID. This one will be project name. Maybe a customer name, not project name. Copy that name, bring it up, and this will be the project name. Copy, name, rename. That would be what did we say? Projected complete date. Yeah, projected complete date. And then we're gonna add, copy that, paste. We are going to add the last updated date. We're gonna add one more bit. This will be % complete. And then this % complete, we can change that to image. You know, we can change that to image. All right, we'll see what we will do. But for right now, let's worry about this guy. Let's make this guy there, and I'm gonna left align this guy. Remember, all dates, if you don't left align, it's gonna go right to the right. All right, all the dates, and then I'm going to say for date right here, change that to never. All right, and we're gonna format this guy to short. Right here. All right, so that's what we have. None to it. Customer name, we're gonna probably expand this guy out a little bit. There, and then I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough right there. Overlapping right here. Right there. Good. We're good there. Let's move it up. And let's update this guy. That will be customer project. About estimate, I think we name that estimated complete date. Complete date. We'll say projected complete date. That's all right. We understand. We know what we're talking about, right? Do you? I do. Right there. And then we're just going to do this guy. Select both of them and say size widest. Move this guy to the beginning of that guy. And then select both of these guys right here. Right click, size widest. And this guy, I'm just going to pull it along. Yeah, there. Let's add one more. Copy. Move it right there. Select the bottom portion as well. Right click, say narrowest. Just like that. We're done there. We are done there, mister. Alright. Control S. Let's go to code behind. It's got a little lengthy now, I can feel. Alright, but that's alright. That's alright. So let's change this query before we forget. It's a project list. Copy that. Paste in there. There. And there. Alright, one thing that we need to do here. We're going to say, I'm going to copy that. Equals. Like so. If it's greater than 20, call it 20. Otherwise, that. That's it. Alright. Do you know why I did that, right? Because we only want 20 here. This is default. This is by default. Alright. So and then change this guy to projects. Oh, project and projects. Alright. So that's that. We're done there. Alright, we are done there. Maybe right here we want to say actually we don't want any clicking. Remember, it's just a summary, so we're going to take all that out. That's it. That's all. That's all we want. That's all we want. Alright, close that down. Let's open up the project summary right here. We're gonna remove all bunch of these boogers right here. We don't need all of them, any of them, even this guy. Now we're gonna change this guy to project summary right there. Well, actually down here. Memo is just subform, and then copy and rename just like that. Alright, always have this guy. Always have the record source and the name the same. It just makes it easier to debug. Alright, once you have your own system, this is just easy to work with. That's that. That is that. Now let's take a look at this. Let's look at this. Take a look at this guy. On change right here. See what's going on there. See there? That's the reason why we wanted to do this. Alright, and the rest, and change that guy. Well, this caption has nothing to do because we're going to use the front caption, but we're going to say project list. That's fine. It's not going to show up, but it's alright. We don't need action, current action. We're done with that. So I am going to clear that out, call that out, and remove the whole shebang. We don't need anything. That's it. Nice and simple. It's just a list. Alright. It's just a list. So now, because we don't have anything to yeah, that's fine right there. That's good. Now I'm gonna close this. I want to double check something here. Alright, that I forgot to do. Select all of these guys and come to the here. We're looking for locked. Alright, locked. Right here. Good. You see there? We gotta make sure it locks, okay? So lock that guy. Alright, we are done. We are done. Let's take a look. Look at that. Obviously this date could be, this name could be, yeah, you know, we can fix that. Yeah, let's fix that. Let's fix that. This guy got 2 dates in here. Got 2 dates here. This label is just a tad too long, so I'm gonna do this and then make it narrowest size, and then come to the right here. Hold on. See right here. We can use EST here, and might have to expand that out. We have real estate. We have real estate. We can expand that out right there. All right, and then right here we can just say updated date. I'm gonna copy that. Let's do last update. That's good. Just put last update. I think date is you know what, let's take the date out. Now that I'm thinking. Now that because it's a date, so it's hopefully it's understood. And here's the same way. We're just gonna say complete date. Complete. Just like that. Hopefully it's understood. Alright, hopefully it's understood. Let's see. Need to massage these guys, you know. Alright, let's make these guys widest. They're gonna overlap a little bit here. And you just gonna have to dance with it. Yeah. And here you can select the whole shebang like so, and then you say size widest, and they're just going to expand out. Alright, that's better. That is better. Alright, Control S, close it out, and let's take a look. We're almost done, by the way. I'm sorry it got this long, but it's alright. If you are here to learn, I'm here to help you. That's for sure. Look at that. That's what we want. Alright? That's what we want. So it's just an overview of what needs to happen. Alright? Hey, what's my percent complete? Estimate complete, last update complete. Oh, that should be the percent complete, right? What happened? Thought we're gonna... Yeah, see, percent complete, so it cannot be date. My bad. There. I think we got it. Do this little symbol. Just like that. That's probably more like it. There you go. That's more like it. Alright, that's what we have. Now let's add this to the navigation and we'll call it a day. I think it's got too long. We had to do a whole lot though. We had to do a whole lot, so but it's alright. Alright, let's close this out and we are going to open up this navigation. As I said, we're gonna put this guy right there. Alright, so before we can do that, you notice this name right here, C2. We're gonna change that. Alright, so I'm gonna copy this guy right here. Actually, I'm gonna copy the whole thing. That will be all project summary. And then come over here. We're gonna change this guy to 6. We're gonna up this guy to 6. Up that guy to 5. Up that guy to 4. Up that guy to 3. And then we're gonna add a project summary. See there? And then we're gonna change this guy to just like that. Alright, and then name this guy projects. Or just project using a noun. Like so. Alright, like so. And one thing that we have to do is the set right here. We need to recolor this guy and set the caption. Alright, now go to the code behind. We're gonna update these names right here at the top. See how this got the calendar and all that. I'm gonna copy this guy right here, the second one. Copy and go right before it and change the activity to project summary, just like that. And then here, right here will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more thing. We're almost done here. We copy this latest one, make that a 6, change the back color to, we got dark magenta, let's look for dark something. How about orange? Alright, that's it. That's all we have. Alright, let's take a look. We got project. See there? How about American? Oh, we didn't add the customer in there, that's why. You see there? It didn't detect customer. That's alright, that's easy. This is easy fix. I think it's easy fix. What do you think? So let's fix that customer search, because we want to search by customer. Project list right here. I'm going to go to this guy right here. Makes it a little easier on the eye sometimes. Open this booger up. Alright, this is easy to do. All you have to do is say there, say customer dot customer name. That's all. None to it. Save. Let's go back. Let's see if that search is by the customer. Alright. Now we're gonna search by this American. So AM. Nice and pretty. Good. That's it. That's it. Alright, how about comfort? CO. Look at that. Good. That's what we came to do. Alright. Obviously we can make this guy right here an icon, complete icon. Yeah, we'll see what we can do here. All right, we'll see what we can do here. But that's how you add bits together. All right. One thing that you've learned, one new thing that you've learned today in this video, all right, is I'm gonna log out since we're already done. One new thing that you learned today, let me show you what you learned today. Is this inline query. All right, so there you have it. You got the inline query up here. All right, it says select max date right there. So this all we call this inline query. All right, we call that inline query. There you have it. In the next video, let's see what we're gonna do in the next video. All right, now you notice this last update date here. You know where that's coming from, right? Come from here, activity. What project is this? Project management. Look at this. 413 project management. 4, that's added on. Let's take a look. Why is 419? Why is 419? Let's take a look. I'm curious too. Where is that coming from? Added date. That should be not sure why date there. That should that's the added date. That should be updated date there. Now you really got me. Now you got me. So what I want to do here then, I want to find out what's going on here. I'm going to copy this guy just like that. When I can't find what's going on, I just gonna have to run this guy by itself like so. Actually, take this max out. Yep. Let's take a look. Added date. Oh, there's no added date. What's going on? Activity date. That's the problem. Added date refers to the project. All right, it's activity date. So that's where it went wrong right there. Let's update that one. My bad. I'm gonna type in activity date. That was the problem. All right, it was selecting something weird. All right, so let's take a look at this again. That's more like it. There you go. Whew. Yeah, when something doesn't look right, so the added date, it comes from here, you see, when we add the date, but this guy is activity date. So Yeah, I was getting that select max from different, yeah, from added date. That was a project date, added date. Anyways, but that's how you do inline query. We call that inline query. All right. So if you want to learn how to do inline query, that's how you do it. Or not that one. That was a test. Also, you saw how I did the test. Anytime you're not sure, you gotta break things apart and really look at it individually. All right, and that's how you're gonna know. So we got that. That's good. That's nifty right there. That's a good, good things to have. All right. So, but there you have it. Project summary list, I guess we can call it. All right. So right there, and then we also include this customer into the search. All right. See there. So we did a whole lot. It took a while. All right. We did a whole lot. We had to add a couple more bits. Anytime you add information into the or fields, data fields into the tables, you're gonna have to do the CRUD, update the CRUD code and the code behind file, and just make sure it all look fine. All right. We'll also add add a list, the project summary list. All right. So there you have it. Happy programming. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.